Hello, this is Mike with TSR, Team Swag Racing. Today I'm going to show you how to change shock oil on your truck, or on your shock. This is off of a B4.1 factory team right here. It's in the process of being rebuilt. And in that process I'm changing out the shock oil. So here's the shock. First step is you hold back the spring, take off the lower shock retainer. You put that there. Then you pull off the spring, put that down. You twist off the shock cap. Twist it off. Then you got all that nasty old shock oil in there. You pump the shock shaft like that. Get it all out. And there's all the nasty old shock oil. And then once you know it's all out, you push the shaft all the way up, and you can see that there's still some gross old dirty shock oil in there. Just take an old paper towel, wipe it off, and then you pull the shock shaft all the way down. What I like to do is take a small piece like the corner and just start stuffing it in there like that, and then twist it around a little bit like that, and then it's pretty much clean now. And so then you take your new shock oil, and for shock oil usually you want heavier weight in the back and lighter weight in the front. So what I'm gonna do is since this is a back shock, I would put 25 weight, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to put this 30 weight in it. Usually I'd use this for the front shocks. And you just put it in, fill it all the way up, keep going. Alright, once it's at the top, just put a couple more drops in. And then what you want to do is you pump it up and down, but really slowly. If you do it real fast, then it shoots everywhere and it makes a huge mess. And you can see some bubbles starting to form over here. So you just keep doing that until you get the shaft to where it's all the way up, like that. And then you pull it all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, and then you got some bubbles sitting in there. And then the oil is like below the level of the shock. You just put a couple more drops in. And normally you would let this sit for like maybe half hour, do some other stuff, so all the bubbles go up to the top, because you don't want any air sitting in your shocks. But to save time for this video, I'm just gonna put the cap back on, twist it all the way on. There's gonna be a little shock oil that leaks out. Swipe it off, get it nice and clean. Don't want it all wet. And then you just test your rebound. See, this is pretty good. And then replace your spring like that. Put your shock retainer back on. And there you go. You just changed shock oil. Congratulations.